I saw a video of Wadamaya in Botswana a few nights ago. He interviewed a staff of University of Botswana and a student. In the video, he was told how their first university was built and the current financial arrangements of the students are. Check this video out.
I am still in Botswana, yeah, and trust me, this is going to be my last video from Botswana. Are you a student of this university? Is your tuition free? I'm sorry, no, is your tuition free? Can I just one?
Don't worry.
Second. Is your tuition free? Oh, the tuition is free. Sponsored by the government. I'm sorry, I just can't believe it. That's what I'm asking. I know you don't want to be on camera, but it's okay. But you mean you go to school for free? Do you get a like monthly stipends or something? Did you? When are you receiving the first one? This month. This month you got it already? You finished it?
This month's allowance is coming on Friday.
On Friday. Like you're on campus, so you get how much?
1.5.
1.5. And if you're off campus, you have to get more of that?
You get 1.9.
That's a lot of money. What do you mean? Like even if you live off campus, you have to get more money?
Yeah.
By the government?
Yeah. And they're talking about more than 16,000 students. And these are like A-class students. They passed from high school.
What? Yeah. Nah, this is a good country to stay in, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, Africa is in wrong hands. In 2006, I left Ghana to Malaysia to study. And that was my first encounter with people from Botswana. When I saw them, when I first did, their demeanor and their appearance was different. I thought they were African Americans. I'm being totally honest with you. Until their English accent gave them out. They were accompanied on the first day in the university by their ambassador in Malaysia. He came to them with supplies, new laptops, bags, pen drives, and so much stationery. Their tuition fee and accommodation fees were fully paid for the 3 years they are going to be there. And they made the rest of other African nationals jealous. I'm talking about us Ghanaians and Nigerians and Ugandans. Botswana is exactly the size of Accra in terms of population, both with 2.7 million people. But their country is more than 2 times bigger than Ghana. The country is heavily dependent on diamond. I mean, 80% of the economy is dependent on diamond production. But they have had a different story from how they have used their revenue from the mineral. Every year, Botswana makes in excess of $3 billion of revenue from their diamond mines. And last year, in 2023, they made $3.7 billion. And so they are able to make education free at all levels and even pay university students 1,500 pula every month. I mean $110 per month for all university students. Not per year, I said per month, which converts to 1,800 Ghana cedis per month. Many working people with degrees in Ghana and Nigeria don't even make that kind of money as salary. Do you think it's because their population is small, ladies and gentlemen? You got it all wrong. It has nothing to do with population size because Togo is small, Benin, Gabon, Guinea, Sierra Leone, and many other African countries have similar populations but poor. These are countries with so much resources yet poor. Or you think it's because they have a large size of country? No, because Namibia, Mozambique, and Zimbabwe all have large lands but poor. All Botswana have is diamonds, some copper, some nickel, and tourism. That's it. But since independence in 1965, they've had the right type of leadership who aren't signing off 97% of their mineral reserves to foreigners. They do what's right by their people, and hence you will hardly, ladies and gentlemen, hardly see their nationals in any other country to hustle. It's unheard of. Their passport is visa-free to the UK and Ireland, and yet they don't even go there. They have made their country livable. So why must they travel to become second-class citizens in another person's country, ladies and gentlemen? Meanwhile, the next big thing in Ghana today is getting a working visa to Pakistan and Kuwait. This is now the new movement, the trending movement. Young Ghanaian professionals in carpentry, masonry, electricals, steel bending, mechanics are leaving in thousands to Kuwait, to Iraq, and Pakistan. These are the manpower we need in this country to develop our nation. Yet, they are living in masses. And it's so disturbing to even know that politicians are campaigning with promises of helping them to leave Ghana should they vote for them to win. We can never develop like this. The revenue the country needs to develop in this country is sitting in politicians' homes. Their offshore accounts are loaded and sometimes buried in their gardens. The forex exchange that needs to be in circulation in Ghana for businesses to thrive is also kept in barrels and tanks in private homes. Ladies and gentlemen, leadership has failed. It's lost. It's in wrong hands. They are simply not there for the nation. There's no mineral that Ghana doesn't have. Yet we are poor, begging for aids. It's not a spiritual problem, ladies and gentlemen. It's not a resource problem. It's a personnel problem. We don't seem to find the right personnel for the right jobs. So much inefficiencies in our public sector. People being hired based on who you know and not based on their qualifications. Our military, police, immigration service, fire service, and prison service have been overtaken by politicians and their foot soldiers. The right people are left out, and those whose people are connected or can pay are taken in. There's no loyalty to the state, no appraisal for performance, no repercussions for causing financial losses to the state. There is absolutely no repercussion for non-performance. There's no checks and balances on contracts and contract execution. Supervisors are paid off. Contract figures are overly priced, yet the jobs are abysmally done. There's just no accountability, and no one is responsible for the welfare of our country. This is why no matter the resource we may have, we won't be successful because it's in the wrong hands, ladies and gentlemen. Corruption is literally everywhere. Botswana has a GDP of $23 billion, and Ghana's GDP is now $73 billion. Ghana is 33 million people, and they are 2.7 million people. Our GDP per capita is 2,212, and they have 8,518, making them the fourth largest in Africa, only behind Seychelles, Mauritius, and Gabon. So it all boils down to leadership and priorities. We are mining so much, destroying everything in its path, only to benefit just a little bit. Should we give up on our country and run away too? Absolutely not. We'll stay behind and fight till we win. Ain't no place like home, ladies and gentlemen. Be ready to make a change in this year's election. And thank you for taking time to watch today's episode. Be generous to subscribe and click on the notification bell for more of my videos. I'll come your way soon, and God bless you.